Hey there, Matt Lindsay here. Today's video is called The Little Things number 2. The other day I did one on how my ritual of making tea and drinking it in the morning is so important and how it makes me happy. Something else that was on my list was my upstairs porch. It's a space that I absolutely adore. It brings me a lot of joy and peace. Even though it's 25 degrees outside, I'm going to take you outside on my upstairs porch and just give you a little tour and explain to you what it is that I do up here on my upstairs porch. Please stick around.
Really invisible with Matt, where the best things live off the map. You might miss it with your eyes, but you'll feel it in your life. Clearly invisible with Matt, see the soul behind the stats. If you stay a little while, you'll start seeing through the smile.
I'm in Eli's room. He has the biggest room in the house. We gave him the biggest bedroom because he has a lot of neat things. So the upstairs porch is connected to his room. So I am using my little selfie stick that came with my tripod, and I have to be really careful. I have no peripheral vision, so I got to scan before I make a move. Is the door already unlocked? Oh, wait a second. This door's unlocked. Wonder who did that. Okay, so look at my upstairs porch. Now, something that it's cold, but this coat is nice. Look at this view. Look what I've got across the street from me. Look at this beautiful church. This is Third Baptist Church here in Owensboro. And if you go down, there's another church down there. So nobody lives across the street. The street is very wide. It's not a very busy street except for the buses, and there goes a bus right there. So yeah, here's my upstairs porch. Now, this is the chair that I sat on for a while until I took this egg chair from Linda. She got this last year and she put it together and she put it in the garage. She and Eli like to hang out in the garage a lot and do all kinds of little projects. They paint and they make candles for people out there, and Eli has his rock collection, and she never sat in it, and I never saw her sit in it. And I said, Linda, I'm going to take that from you. And one day she was not home. I took it apart and brought it up here, and it took her a couple of days to realize it was gone, and she didn't care. She says, you're right, I never sat in it. I'm glad you can get a joy from it. So I sit here in the swing, and I pray, and I read out here. So let me get myself here. Oh my goodness, it's so cold. I want to get here in this swing. Here I am in my swing, being absolutely crazy because it's so cold out here, but it's okay. I've got a nice coat on, and I will swing and just, it is one of my favorite things. It's the little things. I'm so happy. And when the weather is kind of cold or yucky, I don't come out here as often, but today's a really sunny day. It's just really nice. So I thought, I'm gonna come out here because it's why not? Okay, that's why we have coats, right? So here we go. Yeah. I love the swing. Now over here, look at this. Oh my God, that wind just took my breath. That little house right there. This is the first house, that one right there, that Linda and I moved to when we moved to Owensboro back in 2015. We rented it for several years, and we tried to purchase the home, and the landlord just didn't want to sell it. So what a lot of people don't know is when Linda got pregnant, we made a decision that someone was going to stay home with our child. We did not want someone else raising our child, and we were lucky that we could make that choice. So some people said, it should be me because I'm visually impaired, but I wanted the baby to have his mama. So Linda resigned from teaching when Eli was born, and she stayed home with him for 6 years. So those were the best 6 years of my life, I'm not gonna lie. For 6 years, I would come home to a little baby. When he started walking, he would run to the door and greet me and say, Daddy, Daddy, I love you, I love you. The house was always clean. I never had to do anything at the house. I tried to, and Linda would say, no, you're bringing in the money, so I'm going to take care of this. Linda would have a hot meal for me every night. It was absolutely wonderful. And then when she went to school, when Eli entered kindergarten, there were several science positions available at my school. I'm sorry, it's really cold. And anyway, she got a job there, and she's been teaching there with me ever since. And did you hear that? It said the buses will be leaving in 5 minutes. The buses will be leaving in 5 minutes. So we love this little house, but because Linda resigned, we had to file bankruptcy, and we foreclosed on our home. And if you know anything about that, you know that really tanks your credit score. So it took about 8 years for us to get that credit score back up. And when our credit score got better, we decided to purchase a home. We purchased a home a few streets over. So if I were to take a walk from here to there, it would take about 11, 12 minutes. We lived there for over 3 years, and I was not a happy camper. How do I put this? The neighborhood just was not like what it is here. You know, I don't know. It seemed like everybody and their brother had a dog, and they barked constantly, and people didn't pick up their yards, and I don't know. I just was never happy. You would think somebody who couldn't see that wouldn't matter to them, but it really did. And this house right here, when we lived over here in this house, I wouldn't say we became friends with the man who owned this house, but you know, he knew us. He was our neighbor. And one day Linda was walking back at our old neighborhood here, and she saw him, and he said, hey Linda, I don't really want to put my house up on the market. I'd rather just sell it to someone, and I think you and Matt would like to come back to this street. So we bought it, and that's why we're here, and I'm glad we did. I absolutely love this home. I'm so happy. Oh, I just tripped. You better watch out, buddy. I have an old stereo out here that actually the man who owned this house, he left it. I think he left that table too, and it works. And here's some wicker furniture out here. Our neighbors are really, really close. I could hop on their roof there. But I don't care that they're close. They are most precious. They've lived here for many, many, many years, and I couldn't ask for any better neighbor for sure. This is my little space up here. I mean, I don't remember Eli and Linda ever coming up here. Linda will come up here and she'll get the leaves off the carpet up here, and sometimes she'll vacuum it. But I love it up here. Quick, kind of noisy there. It's okay. But this is kind of my little space. I have a few spaces in the house that I call mine, and I'm very fortunate. So. Yeah, I can't believe we live here. We in June it will be 2 years. It's really flown by. But yeah, we live right smack downtown Owensboro, and I think it's if you don't get stuck at a crosswalk and it says don't walk, it's about a 6-minute walk from downtown. I mean, from here to the river. So I can stand out here on my porch and I can see the fireworks on July 4th. And the air show is amazing. We didn't have an air show this year. I missed it. We had some type of drone light show, which was cool too, and I could see it all from right here. So this is a little thing, but it might not be a little thing. It might be a big thing for someone. I'm very fortunate to have this space. Very grateful. So I wanted to share this with you today. And I'm going to go back in. Oh my gosh, my nose is cold and I can't feel my left hand right now. But I wanted to share this with you. I absolutely love this little space, and very happy, grateful to have it. So thanks for watching. Take care.
They ask me how I see the world. I smile and say I listen close.